Confrontation ain't nothing new to me. You could bring a bullet, bring a sword, bring a morgue, but you can't bring the truth to me. You and all your expectations, I don't even want your congratulations. I recognize your false confidence and calculated promises all in your conversation. I hate people that feel entitled. Look at me crazy cause I ain't invite you. Oh, you are poor and you the moral to the story.
Hopefully everybody can hear me. Welcome everyone. So yesterday, Marvel dropped the casting for the latest Avengers movie, which is supposed to come out with like in a year. They let us know who's all gonna be in the movie. It's a heavy cast, but there are some people missing, and there are some questions about why there are certain people in this cast and where are some people that we haven't seen in a while. I had a lot of thoughts while I watched it. And I know I'm not the only one that has some thoughts. My fellow blurred here, CT, I know you have some thoughts.
Yeah, I was thinking. Nah, it was a kind of a surprise, some of the cast, but I know some of the behind the scenes stuff, like those X-Men actors, they still have a contract for a movie, even though Disney had bought Fox, but they still were under contract. So some people had to come back anyway, or drop their contract. But I hope they kill them. That was the first thing I thought, man. You gotta kill off all them Fox men, every last one of them, please.
Wait, no, we can't do that just yet. We can't. Wait a minute. Wait.
So we can start
Wait. Well, y'all, we're going to talk about it. And not only are we going to talk about it, we are going to watch it together. So if you all have not seen the Marvel announcement for Avengers Doomsday, don't worry, we're going to watch it together. But you know what? We ain't the only nerds out here. We ain't the only ones. I had to call up my good friend, C the Superior, and get her thoughts on it. C, what were your thoughts so far on this casting list?
Okay. So the names that I've seen so far, I'm excited for. I'm actually really excited to see the X-Men cast and crew are back. Specifically James Marsden. I'm glad he's come back as Cyclops to get him dirty in the third film. I'm hoping for a little bit of
dirty.
Yeah, so
dirty, period.
I like what I see. I like what I saw so far.
Well, we're going to talk about it, y'all. And again, if y'all haven't seen it yet, we are going to go ahead and watch that together and share our thoughts out loud. Because again, I had some, when I seen it, it was a kind of a thing happening there. Let's see who's here. Hey, Books, Girls, and Purrs, how you doing? Who else? Cal, what's going on? What's going on? If you all are here and you're watching live, say something. Hit us up, say something, drop your comments in the chat. Let us know that you're here. And we want to know your thoughts on this casting. So as we're going through and talking about it, we want to see what everybody thinks, because we can't be the only ones that have some opinions about what's happening here. So let me see. We are the X-Men. My thoughts. Well, just still in the daily grind. Okay. I feel you. Let me see. Make sure I get this up here. And so we can all see it. Oh, where we at now?
Oh, there we go.
Okay.
You sound 50.
Because I'm saying, add to the stage. Come on.
Can
y'all see it?
I see it.
Yeah, we see it.
Y'all do? Y'all see the YouTube?
Yeah. I see Avengers Doomsday. That's what it says.
Okay, that's not what it's supposed to be on there. It's supposed to be. There it is. Okay.
All right.
Okay. So if y'all ain't seen it, get on in here and watch this little announcement so we can see what they talking about. Okay.
All right. They must have clipped it all together, because I remember they was doing them like every 12 minutes they drop another one. It was on it.
Yeah,
Oh,
Yeah.
oh yeah. See, I
they
watched it
was
when
on
it.
a chair at the time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. See, I missed it. I had to go back and do the whole thing. And let me let's
Yeah, I
see.
didn't see all of it. I see my baby Chris Hemsworth in there though. Okay,
See, they
Chris.
say he wouldn't come back, but he in there. Let's see that.
Who said Thor ain't coming back?
Chris,
That's a
that's the
Kirby.
Fantastic Four. We got
Yeah,
Okay.
Captain America.
All right.
We got Winter Soldier. We got
Sebastian.
Black Panther.
Okay.
We
Yeah,
got
people.
Ant-Man.
Oh Lord.
All
And
right,
like,
Russ.
Who the heck? They need to put the character names on these
Hold on,
janks.
wait. Hold
no,
on.
why
Are these new names?
That's Russell Crowe's son. He plays U.S. agent. He was in Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Oh, okay. Yeah. John something, right?
Yeah, John Walker.
Okay. But who is
Oh,
this?
He look just like Russell Crowe. Like, I was like,
John
what does he
Walker.
remind me? Not
Oh, you
Russell
talking
Crowe.
about a raggedy ass Captain America?
Kurt
Yeah,
Russell.
yeah.
Yeah, he looked like his dad's Kurt Russell.
I didn't know that.
Really,
I
yeah.
don't either.
I didn't
You know,
like
I've seen him
when
like
I
I've seen
first
him in
saw
other
him.
stuff, but I did not know that was his
I
son.
was
But
like,
I've
bro,
seen
look mad familiar.
So I had to pause right here on T-Knox because this is
who's that?
Namor.
Oh, okay, Namor. All right.
He called a case. So what's
That's
up?
what I'm saying. Like,
No. What that wasn't that like false? Wasn't that like dropped? It was fake, right?
I ain't hear that.
I ain't hear no more after that. I just know they had him out here.
I heard he called a case. And the
No, it turned out to be a lie. It was all a thing. Because look, if they didn't bring back Jonathan Majors because he did that shit, they brought him back because he ain't doing
Because when I seen that, I said, "Oh, he's not canceled."
Poor boy, he was falsely accused.
Okay, it was like, well, we got Namor in here again. I didn't think I was gonna see him again after Wakanda Forever.
Yeah,
and
I
then
was wondering what was gonna happen, and I didn't hear no news like after they said he got accused. I was like, damn.
They was real quiet about that. That's why I thought they had canceled your boy on that.
Storm better watch out.
Okay, let's see. If you all are just now joining us, we are going through the casting of Marvel's Avengers Doomsday. So if you haven't seen it, we're going through all of it, and then I'm gonna pull up the screen with everybody's name and face on it, and we'll look at that too. So let's see.
Who the heck? Character name.
Pull her name up.
I know who that is.
That's Shang-Chi right there.
Shang-Chi, right? All right.
That's the
we got the Beast.
That's Shorty. Black Widow, new Black Widow.
Yelena, that's the one.
Yeah.
Okay, I think that's New Falcon. Joseph Quinn, Fantastic Four.
Yeah, Fantastic Four. Who are these folks?
Okay, we got Baku. Loki.
I'm Loki, my baby. That's my baby.
Patrick Stewart. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
What? Don't you say about him being old?
Wait.
Both of them in there. Ian McKellen, but we don't know what.
He first of all, Ian McKellen. Okay, so Magneto is like mad old. Okay, he is barely making it in real life. And then didn't Wanda kill Professor X?
We don't know what.
That was another universe. That was another universe.
We don't know,
that was in the multiverse.
We don't know what universe they're in because even the Fan 4 ain't in the regular universe.
I'm gonna assume that they're in because Marvel isn't in the 616. They're in alternate. So I'm assuming they're in the same universe that we've been watching this whole time in Marvel, not the 616. I can't think of the name, the number for the one that we're in the MCU. But I'm assuming they all in the same universe.
MCU should be 616, but like the Beast, where we found they was in like another when the thing happened. They
in the Marvels, like we might be in that universe and where Photon Shorty went across until she saw her mom in the other universe with Val Kilmer's Beast.
I don't the reason why I think we're still going to be in our universe that we've seen throughout the MCU is because it'll be too much for one movie. They're going to put us in a whole nother universe to have all of these damn characters. introduce the fucking Fantastic Four. They got a lot to do here, so I don't think they're
I'm pretty sure, like, because I know Channing Tatum's on the list, so I'm pretty sure it's going to be the Exiles from Deadpool. Some of them are going to be in the movie.
Okay.
Because they're like multiversal X-Men, pretty much. They jump universes. And so like I think the multiverse is part of this movie. I think.
But I mean, like, the movie's actually going to take place mostly on our universe, in our multiverse.
It probably may be like, if so, I'm thinking like an incursion, like people from another universe invaded this.
But how are they alive though? Because in Logan, remember the X-Men, and then wait a minute.
Logan was a different timeline.
Yeah, he died several times.
You see on Deadpool how many timelines Deadpool had to go through to find the one Logan?
Yeah. That was another multiverse.
So that's how we're doing it now. We're just saying he may have died. Professor X may have died, like 2 or 3 times, but that's all right. We're just gonna go and pull his ass out of different multiverse, and it's gonna be all right. We ain't even seen Magneto since was it Days of Future Past?
Yep.
Was he in that one?
Yeah, he was in that one.
Days of Future Past?
Yeah, he was beating Sentinel's asses in the end. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because I'm thinking they're gonna bring back in and respect to the king, right? But we're Mr. Fassbender at. That's the one I want. That's the Magneto I want to see on the big screen again.
You know why they didn't bring that one? Why they bring
his sexy ass back? Yes.
Him? They know he's too old for all of this. He is too old. But listen, I had to stop this because I'm just like, why did they pull this old man? He probably just trying to retire and just chill out.
Man, he's getting that retirement check. Them Marvel checks on Mills, man. They ain't come back for free.
Right.
They got to pay them to come out they naps. Let's see on this little list.
Okay, that's Nightcrawler. That's my baby.
That's Cyclops. Okay, we got Gambit.
Okay.
That was Fantastic Four with Pedro Pascal and Robert Downey Jr.
Taking up all the money, all the check.
Exactly.
It's not
apparently Marvel don't know what to do without this.
Now I know that was supposed to be Robert Downey Jr., but he's still giving Tony Stark. Even how he got up out the chair was giving Tony Stark.
Yeah, I mean,
hold on, not you fight me for Mars, girl. We gonna be wrecking. Between them, all the X-Men cast is sexy. I'm telling you, they put some extra oomph in that casting.
So,
like, I'm gonna be mad if it's X-Men versus Avengers because it's those X-Men.
Yeah, the Avengers can't mess with the X-Men. It's done.
I know, but I don't like those X-Men. I don't like the Fox Men.
I like them. Is it the older Fox Men or the younger Fox? And first of all, wait a minute.
I never liked the Fox Men.
Bring some of the X-Men back, but y'all don't put Jean in there.
Fox Man they ain't got Storm in there either.
I think she retired. Didn't she retire?
The actress?
Yeah,
the actress who played Jean Grey in the original Fox 2000. I want to say she retired.
I hope she retired.
She said she's done with it. I think she was on Nip Tuck for a couple.
She wasn't that young. She wasn't young like that. She wasn't young when she started playing Jean.
She said she earned her check. He ain't coming back like Patrick and them. He's just trying to enjoy her retirement. Okay.
Well, what about the newer Fox Men, like the younger crew?
I ain't like them.
Why couldn't we get like Quicksilver? You know what I'm saying? Evan Peters in this thing.
He was too busy hanging out with Agatha as what's his name? Boner. What's his name?
Boner.
Yeah. He was over there in Agatha. Don't nobody want to see him on screen, respectfully. I don't want to see him.
he got his cameo shit.
Right. And if anything, they need to bring back the Quicksilver that they disrespectfully killed off with a bullet,
man,
as if he's not the fastest man.
Boy,
he Craven now.
Bring Craven back.
he's Craven now.
Yeah,
Yes.
he played Craven. You know, he was also kick ass. He was kick ass. He was Quicksilver. Yeah.
It's like Aaron something. I forget his name. You guys know what it's called? Aaron Taylor Thomas or something.
He done played hella superhero.
Heck yeah. Bring him back.
Yeah, I'm gonna get back in there some kind of way. If you're here now, because I see some of y'all in the chat, some of y'all watching, drop your thoughts on this casting for the Avengers Doomsday. Now I want to talk about people that we haven't seen. Where is Moon Knight?
Ooh, Oscar.
Yeah.
Were they trying to cut the check for my boy? Because they already spent it up on Robert Downey. So I don't know. Because Oscar Isaac, he's a established actor, right? He might have been too expensive, maybe.
I feel like it's gonna be two parts of this anyway, so I don't feel like it because
they got Doomsday and what's that one that's coming out right after? Secret Wars, yeah.
It's about to be some multiversal shenanigans.
And if we do a multiverse, where's Doctor Strange? I would think that he would be in something like this
because he jumped in with Super Shorty through the portal.
You Super Short.
Speaking, yes. What is her name? America Chavez. Wouldn't we need her?
Not her. He jumped like at the end of the movie. What was Shorty's name?
I forget, but what's her name?
Jennifer Garner,
the South African. She's South African in real life.
She is.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. It's a lot of them Elons.
Honestly, I've never been a fan of Doctor Strange, so if he ain't in it, I'm not too worried about it. Tell you what. So
y'all don't care about Doctor Strange.
Nope.
What about the Eternals? We ain't seen them but one time.
We can't get one.
We can't get one Eternal.
No,
like Paperboy. Why we can't put Paperboy in here?
They gonna be back, but not with this.
We haven't seen Nick Fury either, which is maybe what happened with that.
Yeah, ain't no Nick Fury in this, not in the cast. But I'm pretty sure they're not showing us everything.
Because if we have an Avengers movie, we need Nick Fury.
Yeah, maybe they're trying to wait till the Secret Wars, Secret Invasions.
They don't have none of the Marvels. None of the Marvels are in there.
Yeah,
exactly. Where's the young ones? Where them kids at?
Sword and Shield might not be a part of the movie, but then Shield don't exist no more. So Sword, the organization, probably ain't even part of the movie. But I don't know how they're gonna do this. Like, this is a multiverse movie, man. Because there's these X-Men don't exist in this universe. Mm-hmm. So they had to come from somewhere.
Because that's why we would need America Chavez or something, or Doctor Strange. Because how we crossing portals and stuff? Is it Loki who's sitting there being the tree of life? Like, is he actually going? What are we going to see Loki doing? Just sitting there again?
It could be something with the TVA. I hope we see more of the TVA. I actually really like the TVA and Loki. So maybe they're having something. What's going on with that? I don't know. Or what's another way they can do a multiversal? What if Reed Richards? What if in Fantastic Four Reed Richards, does something? He creates something that gets him into another universe. He's the smartest man ever. He can do something.
Yes. Jay, drop your comments in the chat. What you think about this casting, Jay?
Because the whole Fantastic Four being in a different universe in their movie, I don't know if they are from that universe that they're in that movie.
What do you mean? What are you doing?
Because they just on the outside looking in, because I have these 3 comic books that I bought when I was a kid. And they're Fan 4 comics, and they're pulling stuff from this. They're pulling actual screens from the comic. I've seen them in the trailers. So in the comic, Reed Richards gets framed for the Galactus invasion.
Okay.
And it's by Doom, and Doom said he used some kind of machine to fake the appearance of the Galactus being there or whatnot. And that kind of feels like what that movie's gonna be about. I'm not sure. I just putting the images from these books I have and the trailer together.
Okay.
I'm feeling like these Fantastic Four members came from the original MCU universe, did a multiversal thing, got like sliders that got zapped to another dimension or whatever.
Okay.
That process of them doing that gave them their powers instead of an intergalactic thing. It's a multiversal thing.
Okay.
And then they grew in popularity because there's celebrity status in this new universe because Reed Richards makes.
Oh. Okay, so you're saying they're originally from the MCU where the Avengers are universe, right?
Yeah.
Then they got zapped into this. Oh, okay. So by the end of the movie, you think they're going to head back?
Yeah, and that's how you get the Dr. Doom thing.
Okay.
Especially if Doom is in the movie. We don't know if Doom is in the movie, and I'm pretty sure Robert Downey Jr. is not in that movie.
Oh yeah.
Unless it's an end credit scene, some shit like that.
Shout out to Dane for the $2 super chat. Where is Halle Berry's Storm? That's what we were talking about right now. People who are missing. Like where are the Hulk? Where's the Hulk? Where's She-Hulk? Mini Hulk?
She-Hulk ain't coming. They're not, first of all, they're not bringing back the losers. Let me say it again. All the ones on Disney Plus that tanked the shows or the movies, they're not bringing them back. They're trying to make us forget. No Eternals, no She-Hulk. Nick Fury, he might get some grace because, he was in, all the good movies before. But all them other ones, they ain't about to be nowhere near.
Hey, Monique.
Oh, no. I'm hoping they bring back She-Hulk. She was dope. Freaking
she's too OP. She's too OP. They killed her character when they made her, break the fourth wall and go to Kevin Feige robot and rewrite the whole story. Like, what is the point of having a villain if we got She-Hulk who can just go knock on Kevin Feige's door and tell him to, write Doom out of the story?
I feel you, but she's in the comics. She has the same exact thing. I mean, same thing with Deadpool.
I know, but sometimes you gotta adjust. You gotta pivot. And they're gonna pivot her character right on out of here. We'll never see or hear from her again. Sorry. I would like to see her. Maybe if we do see her, we'll see her as not as a She-Hulk. She won't be in her She-Hulk form. She'll just be being the lawyer with Daredevil, Matt Murdock.
I mean,
wait a minute.
I'm kind of hoping she shows up in that.
Is Werewolf by Night classified as a loser? Because we ain't heard nothing from him. Are we gonna do something about that one?
I haven't even seen Werewolf by Night, so yes, it is classified as a loser.
I thought it was kind of good.
It was, but I mean, they got a lot because that's the whole Black Knight. The end of Eternals, the end credit scenes. The Black Knight dude got the sword.
Oh yeah.
It was Blade in there. Supposedly with him.
We ain't in this joint either.
So what is supposed to be like Blade, Werewolf by Night, Moon Knight, that whole thing. So we just ain't
Midnight Suns. The whole the occult Marvel hero people. Yeah, them. They
could have put Blade in here at least, and y'all ain't give him a movie. Y'all could have stuck him in Avengers.
He does have the movies. The movies going forward now. They said it was good.
Who said that?
Last I heard,
I did hear that they're because the actor, what's his name, who's playing Blade,
Mahershala.
Yeah, Mahershala Ali. He had he was like bumping heads with the writers or the directors or something before, and then they kind of straightened out the story.
Yeah, they fired a bunch of writers and directors. They fired the first director.
Sure did.
I mean, can we see him in an after credit or something?
We'll get Blade when Blade ready.
We about to get what's his fight again?
with the Exiles. I'll watch that shit. I'll watch it. Yeah, I watched that.
Mhm.
And
Give
why
me a
wouldn't
multiversal Gambit crew with Blade
why
on it.
wouldn't what's the name? Why wouldn't they put Deadpool in here?
Because, like, I
Ryan
mean,
Reynolds is, working on that lawsuit right now. He got a whole case. Him and
we do
his
got a
wife,
case. I forgot
Oh
about
Lord.
that.
they still trying to beat those allegations and charges, child.
It's gonna be hard to integrate Deadpool into like the Avengers.
But
He
he
might
wanted to
show
be
up in the
one
end
so
credits.
bad though. He said he wanted to be an Avenger like real bad.
Yeah, I can see him like getting blown up or something, and then he's just not in the movie no more. He comes back, comic
At the
relief.
end, with his
Yeah,
body
like,
going back
yeah.
slowly but surely. That'd be funny. They should do that, actually. That'd be funny.
Do y'all think because Wakanda is in here that we're gonna get a sneak peek at the new T'Challa?
I hope so. I hope so, because I still don't like Shuri as Black Panther. They should have been recasted.
Why? I love Shuri.
They killed off Black Panther because, rest in peace to Chadwick Boseman, but he still had more story to tell. We still had more story to tell of that Black Panther. And they just going to completely get, that's happened, unfortunately. People get recast all the time.
I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready.
I was ready.
Now look what you got. You got depressed A Shuri. Your mama dead. Everybody messed up in Wakanda just because they didn't want to recast T'Challa. Now we got this depressing ass Wakanda Forever movie. Like, come on now.
We was grieving. I was grieving with them.
Right.
Okay? Yeah, I hope that they do get another T'Challa.
I'm hoping that we get like a sneak peek.
Hoping we can at least get him from a different universe or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
Or we might see, young
T'Challa
Jr. He might be a little older now. Okay, he might be in training.
Still not cool with that.
I seen Damson in the gym.
I don't know how they about to age him up, like Oliver from Invincible. Like, how fast is he age to make him old enough to be Black Panther? He was a child in the.
Well, I think they said. Well, I was watching this thing about Daredevil. They're in the year 2027 now.
Okay, yeah.
So,
and what year were they in Wakanda Forever? Because
I have no clue. But
it's not long enough for him to be growing up enough to put on the Black Panther suit. I tell you what, because he was like 8 in the movie.
Like a teenage.
He said not grown enough.
Yeah, I mean, he'd be like a teenage Black Panther. That don't make no sense with the whole with everything that surrounds the mantle.
Not even teenage. He'd be a preteen. He'd be like maybe they'll stretch it at 13, right? Stretching it at 13.
Saint Reaper, what's going on? Drop your thoughts in the comments. What you think about this this casting?
Half the newer the kid Avengers look like they're 13.
Well, they did a couple years ago when they was trying to pull them together. It's been some years. They grown in their 30s now. Kate Bishop grown as hell.
Kate Bishop is grown as hell. She's like a little girl, but America Chavez is like 18, I think.
Yep, America Chavez. You got Miss Marvel. She was 14
when they shot the movie.
Ant-Man's daughter. We got Wanda.
She's probably grown too by now. How old is Ant-Man's daughter? Grown as hell.
I know.
I don't know how old the actress is. They shouldn't have changed the actress. The one.
Yeah, they probably gonna recast. They recast her every movie with Ant-Man. She got a new actress every time.
Yeah, like she was the best one to me was the one in Endgame. The new one they got. She looks younger than the last one they had.
They keep trying to get a young one to stretch out this young Avengers. They're like, another young one, another younger.
How y'all feel about they got Ant-Man, but they ain't got the Wasp in here?
She retired too, that actress.
She did?
Yeah, she retired.
I did hear that. I heard like she done too.
Mm-hmm.
Or her name's something Lily.
Like Evangeline.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. My girl from Lost.
Mm-hmm. She retired.
Y'all don't want these Marvel checks?
Who?
Gwyneth Paltrow.
Huh. I mean, she kind of has to be in the movie.
Do we need Pepper Potts though?
Because we need people to like
recognize his
visually represent the
Doom.
surprise of seeing Doctor Doom.
Yeah,
And who
because
else
like
would be better than
they ain't got Tom
Mm.
Holland in here. They ain't got Spider-Man in here.
That's
Oh, yeah,
right.
that's true.
Spider-Man ain't even in here, but nobody knows him right now.
I know, but he would know that Dr. Doom looks like Tony Stark.
What if he don't ever take his mask off?
Oh, Mr. Stark.
Then there would be no point in casting freaking Robert Downey Jr. Don't take his mask off. Like,
That's true. Paying him all that money for not. Yeah. He's
the
gonna take his mask
reveal
off.
is the shock. Like them seeing a face of an ally on a bad dude's face, the baddest dude at that. Yeah, that's the
I would have
point.
liked to see at least one Spider-Man in here. I mean, there's 3 of them, 4. Y'all could even throw Black Spider-Man in here.
Miles?
They keep mentioning Miles, but we ain't seen who gonna play Miles. Like we keep getting the little Easter eggs that Miles exists in the MCU.
Yeah. I don't know if they can legally use Miles. I know I don't know if it's Peter Parker specific or if it's Spider-Man specific. But Disney can't use live action Spider-Man.
But they got a deal with Sony to use them, but it's like contentious.
Yeah, but they gotta split it 50-50, right?
Nah, like Disney get like the opening weekend and then everything else goes to Sony. Like
wait. Are we talking about using Spider-Man in a Disney Marvel property or using Spider-Man in a Sony property?
So like when they make a Spider-Man movie is in the MCU, like the Tom Holland Spider-Man.
Like, okay, so when Tom Holland is featured in an MCU movie.
Yeah, when he has his own movies.
Okay.
Like the Nowhere Home, all those movies, Homecoming, whatever.
Those were Sony films, weren't
they? They were made by Marvel. They were made by Marvel Studios. Sony owns them. Okay. So the deal was like Marvel takes on like all the costs for like making those movies, and they only got like the opening weekend proceeds, and Sony gets everything else. But the reverse side of that deal is like everything else Sony has that's Marvel. Marvel Disney gets like 50%. So Sony has the Spider-Man video games. Sony pays for the cost of the game to be made entirely, but they only take 50% of what's made from the game.
Okay, because I do remember hearing something about Disney not being able to bring in a live action Spider-Man. Like that's what they're doing. They can do Spider-Man like cartoons, left and right, but the live action one. But I've been scratching my head about my daughter, and I enjoy Miles Morales' story. But I guess that's just listen. The movie Into the Spider-Verse, it delayed again. We ain't getting that until like 2028 or something.
But like even those movies, Kevin Feige works on those. Like he's uncredited as one of the producers in those. So still, the MCU works on a lot of those. Man, Sony just greedy as fuck.
They gotta hold on to that one little money maker. It's Spider-Man. I'm not mad at them.
Man, like, come on, like they keep making these trash behind spider adjacent films, though.
Is Venom ever gonna come over?
Yo,
they dropped they
why Venom can't get in an Avengers movie?
The symbiote is there at the end of the last Spider-Man joint.
Exactly. I thought we was gonna see Venom pop up somewhere. Come on, Tom Hardy. He'll do it.
Oh yeah.
Tom Hardy went back. I think he retired as Venom.
Well, what the heck? Y'all not trying to get these Marvel checks. Are the Marvel checks not hitting like they used to?
Man, like Sony got a hold on them. Like it's Sony. They're not gonna get around.
They're probably they're not giving up Miles.
Yeah, they are using him as like the mainstay Spider-Man.
And so where's Logan?
That's a good question. Because he was in Deadpool. None of the Deadpool joints are here. Now that you think about it, what's going on?
Hugh Jackman tired.
Except Gambit.
Yeah, except Gambit.
Oh yeah.
Hugh Jackman tired, man. He been Wolverine for forever.
Yeah, he need a break. And he gotta like get his body right every time. He can't just show up flat.
Yeah, he can't. He has an active role. Like he plays an extremely active character.
I mean, he can do that. He can do one little pop up. I would have
Patrick
liked to see.
Stewart.
I would have liked to see James McAvoy.
Ooh, yeah, the sexy ones. Yes, bring the sexy ones back. Like I said, him and Michael Fassbender, bring them both back.
Didn't they have like? Well, didn't he have like issues with? I heard something that he had like issues with Fox and his character and movies and shit.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I don't know.
Because I see that they went skipped over Jennifer Lawrence and went back to the OG Mystique.
Well, they was having issues with her, and those kids was
as they should.
Because she didn't even want to get in the damn makeup.
Well, I'm still a little upset that Storm isn't in here too. It's like, where is Storm? How come Halle Berry ain't here?
They can keep that one. we don't need Blade in that universe. If we got to go all over at that point, we don't need to go into no more universe.
There's only ever been one Blade.
It's
never been two Blades, fam.
we don't want that one. Let's leave that.
Yo, that show went bad though.
Do you think they'll bring back what's his name again? From Black Panther, Killmonger?
Oh man.
You know, I would love that.
I think he'll do it.
I bet you would.
Where the villains at besides Robert Downey Jr.? Why we can't get Killmonger in here? Like, where the villains?
You only need one.
Yeah, we got Doom. Magneto kind of villain. You know, he liked to toe the line, you know. What's interesting though is that they're spoiling Thunderbolts, because a lot of people were speculating that Red Guardian died in Thunderbolts, but is that him right there?
Mm-hmm.
So we know he ain't dying in Thunderbolts. We see Yelena ain't dying in Thunderbolts. We see what's his name?
The only one ain't there is Ghost.
Right, Ghost and who else? Who's another one? Taskmaster. Yeah, so them two might be gone.
Taskmaster ain't in but like 5 seconds of the trailers anyway. Like,
yeah, so it's going to be one or the other. And I see Sebastian, so Bucky's still alive. I honestly thought they were going to kill off Bucky in Thunderbolts because he's been alive for so long and he just looked like he's ready to go.
Oh man, he's so tired.
Yeah, he's so tired. So tired.
Bucky trying to be going to politics these days. I don't understand.
But apparently he survived because he's in this movie. So it's like they kind of spoiled it unless they're going to do some crazy, oh, we brought him back from the dead, from the multiverse. You know, I don't know.
Yeah.
Could be a Black Panther variant. He could be. I don't care how y'all use Michael B. Jordan. Just use him. I don't care what you do. I don't care how you bring him in there. Y'all could bring him back as Johnny Storm again. Since we're doing multiverse stuff, and
that would be
hilarious. Chris Evans played Johnny Storm. We can get Michael B. Jordan back in here as Johnny Storm.
But like I said, they're not bringing back the losers out there. They're not bringing back the losers. Nobody liked that movie.
That was the worst. That movie was the worst, man.
No, it wasn't. Y'all some haters.
That's why I have such a hateful. I hate Fox because of that. How they did my dudes, Fan 4 and X-Men. How you do my two favorite just horribly.
Yeah, they did bad. They did bad by that one on Fantastic Four. But yeah, I don't think that they'll bring back Killmonger or at least Michael B. Jordan as Black Panther in like any kind of multiverse situation. Only because if they plan on making a third Black Panther, this is their chance to, backdoor introduce a potential new Black Panther, So I feel like they'll recast with somebody completely different.
Yeah.
And what happened to the little baby girl from Thor, the last one? You got a little pseudo daughter.
Love.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Love ain't in here. We're loving.
That's why I said where them kids at in these movies. Where the children?
Mm-hmm. And what's her name? The black girl he should have went with since the second they had so much chemistry.
Valkyrie.
Him and Valkyrie had so much chemistry in the third film, and then what happened? They brought back Jane and with no chemistry whatsoever. I was like, what is going on? Literally no chemistry on screen. But anyway, I digress. Hopefully they bring her back and they can revamp this little love story they had in the third.
And Idris still alive. Remember, he was alive in the afterlife. So
Oh, in the afterlife.
And just
How
like
you gonna be
Killmonger's alive in the
afterlife?
afterlife.
Mhm.
He was in Valhalla, where the gods go. They die in battle.
I guess.
At this point, they just throwing anything at the wall, so anything can happen. Okay,
But sure,
they said
he's
Chris
just
Evans was
dead.
coming back.
Yeah, is there anyone that has not been announced that you suspect is coming in the movie?
I'm gonna say Nick Fury
Okay. Mhm.
and Nick Fury and what's the name? Monica Rambeau. Because how are we getting these X-Men and we don't see her here? Because they got to be introduced some kind of way. So maybe they're saving Monica Rambeau and Nick Fury.
Okay. CT?
I don't know, man. Everybody that I don't see on here, I kind of know why they're not on here.
Okay.
I don't know. I would like to see Spider-Man though, because it makes the most sense. Makes the most sense with Doom being Robert Downey Jr.'s face.
Mm-hmm.
So like, now him secretly being in there would be dope. Him not, the actor not knowing that he's in the movie would also make sense.
Oh yeah, because he be spilling the beans all the damn time. Huh? Spilling the beans. Coming back as Hydra. Oh, okay. I hope so.
Captain Hydra.
I hope so. Yeah, because I don't see him in this lineup here.
Yeah, he wasn't.
But yeah, I would love to see Chris Evans back. He's
Who
my
else
favorite.
would you like to see?
Chris Evans, who I think would be in it, but then again, I'm not so sure because the actress, I want to see Scarlet Witch, right?
I heard she retired too.
Yeah, well, I know for sure she said that she ain't in it, but it could be like a whole, misdirect situation, or it could be that they're saving her return for that what's it, the Vision quest, with her Vision looking for. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I would love to see her back as well. I like Scarlet Witch.
Me too. I would like to see her again. I'd love her even in the animated series. Like I like the character.
They hinted that she was still alive, or she's somewhere in the Agatha All Along series.
Yeah.
So I hope, I hope Wanda kind of like pops up or something in there, some kind of way. But y'all, this is the Avengers Doomsday casting. Y'all, let us know how you feel about this casting. Who do you feel like should be in this movie? Who do you feel like maybe we didn't need to see in this movie? Who are maybe they're saving for like the end credits or a surprise within the movie, some sort of way? Drop it in the comments. Thank y'all for joining us to talk about this new Avengers movie. Y'all know when little nerd stuff come out, we had to hop in here and talk about this casting that it was announced just yesterday. And I was like, I know I'm not the only one that has some thoughts about this. So thank you all for joining us. See, before we get out of here, let the people know what you got going on.
Okay, so on my channel, we're talking about Daredevil as well. We talk about it the very next day come out. So if it's coming out on a Tuesday, we talk about it on Wednesday. I also have some more book reviews coming out with my girlies. We are currently, for next month, we're about to be discussing this book by the name of, hold on, let me pull it up. Because it's supposed to be like a Get Out kind of situation. It's called When No One Is Watching. It's about gentrification and some mysterious situations going on. So join me on my channel, See the Superior, for that. And yeah, that's what I got going on.
Okay, Team Bookworms. I actually dropped my reading list as a short on the channel. So if you want to see what I'll be reading this year, check out the shorts on the channel. I got some books that are on my list. But thank you all for showing up with us. We will be talking about Daredevil as well. Black Mirror is coming up. What else? The Last of Us is coming up, and I got some Godfather of Harlem interviews dropping really, really soon. Yes, y'all. Ron Flynn is so fine. I'm sorry, y'all. That man doesn't fine. But I will see you all in the next one.
I need the cash. I need it fast. I treat the stash like it's up for grabs.
On the road to the riches, my foot on the gas. I'm chasing success like this is my last. I wake up in the morning, thank the Lord that I made it here. I was so close to the edge like a